We've got a small business. We import product from all over the world and it needs to be reformatted quite often. We take one thing and repackage it or change it around. And we've had a difficulty with putting people on that role because it's not quite the role they were employed for or the role they should be doing. And you know, we all sort of muck in to get these things done. And I think that's kind of typical of small businesses. There's always something that people are doing outside their standard role. It's usually done, you know, without a whole lot of enthusiasm. So they're doing the job because it's, you know, something you've told them to do, but they don't really want to be there. So you give the role to someone like Damien, and they're full of energy and they're full of you know, enthusiasm because they want to prove themselves, and it seems to fit. You know, especially, you know, if they've got special needs or some sort of issue, these simple roles are ideal for them. It's perfect. They get a real sort of ownership out of it. They start something and finish it at the end of the day. It's quite a clear task to be done. So they do a good job of it. They do a better job of it because they want to be doing it and they want to work. The process is that we take him on, we trial him, and we put him in a role that he's comfortable with. We trial that for a period of time and hopefully he's comfortable with it and he works within the team and everybody's happy with the work that he's doing, and after a period of time we'll decide whether that role's suitable for him. And then it's a case of figuring out how much time we can offer him as a paid role. And that could be maybe 2 days a week or it could be 4 days a week. It really depends because when you've got a small business, things change all the time. So we've got to work through that.
I've been doing work experience at Sisters for 4 months. I was a bit shy to others and nervous and what I'm doing, but it's been 4 months so I'm not nervous anymore.
So it's a perfect fit for them because they're looking for a short period of work, somewhere between 8 and 18 hours a week, which works for both of us. It's got to work for both parties. I guess that's the key thing. So what we look for is that he can do the role. That's important, but it's also got to work for him as well. So he feels comfortable and it's something he wants to do. Because quite often, you know, you like anybody who's trying a new job, they might not like the tasks you give them or feel comfortable in the environment. So we'll get to the end of the process and hopefully the role is still there and we can make it work. And you know, over the period of that time, he knows the staff or gets to know the staff and everybody gets on well, and he should fit easily.
My favourite job is nails and trays, so you put nails and trays. I do three trays, but I don't get to do 3 trays because 3 takes long. So I mostly do about 2, and then it goes outside and spray paint. One of those I don't do it. And I like hanging with the boys, getting talk. It's a good job.
You ready for the weekend?
Yeah, I can't wait. What are you doing Saturday?
I got basketball.
Oh, sweet.
Basketball.
Oh, were you rolling?
I thought you didn't play basketball.
Oh, what? That's good. What were you rolling? What are you doing?
Why not give somebody else an opportunity that'll change their lives? Because that transition from schooling to work for normal kids is tough enough, let alone if you've, you know, the dice are loaded. So I think it's, you know, it's an opportunity you should at least consider, because you can make a real difference.
If I'm not doing work experiments, if I get paid, I might spend it of like a treat for my friends, or spend it on my sister's or my brother's birthdays and a treat to myself. I would like to get money, have my own money, and being proud and finish school, and really good friends I can talk to and chat and do work as well.
I think employers think that it's going to be a burden somehow, like, you know, there's a whole lot of changes you're going to have to make to your business to make it fit. There isn't really. I mean, you're only talking about short amounts of hours. So how hard can that be? You know, what would they be doing if they weren't doing that? Why wouldn't you want to be part of it? It's not that hard to try to give these kids a chance, you know, because, like I say, where's the loss in it? You know, you're going to provide a role for someone that, like I say, your other staff would rather probably not want to do. And you know, you give these kids some pride in place, you know, and then that's the thing that really impressed me, was how after a bit of time they become part of your business. If you've got the right staff, people take them under their wing and they become a component of the business. It's a bit different from everybody else's. You know, that's a good thing to do, I would have thought.